Welcome to Coins History, where we dive deep into the stories and hidden value of America's rarest and most valuable coins. If you love old coins, rare finds, and secret treasures, you're in the right place. Could this tiny coin be worth thousands sitting in your drawer? From the legendary 1776 rarities to the iconic 1976 Eisenhower Liberty Bell Moon dollars, these coins aren't just history, they're treasure waiting to be claimed. Coin 1. Stop everything you are doing and listen carefully, because this is one of the most important coin stories ever connected to American history. What you are about to hear is not common knowledge, and that is exactly why this coin has become one of the most searched, most desired, and most valuable United States $1 coins ever produced. This is the United States of America 1976 Eisenhower Liberty Bell Moon $1 coin, struck as part of an official proof set. A coin that represents freedom, independence, leadership, and America's journey beyond Earth itself. Most Americans have heard of the bicentennial celebration. 200 years of independence. 200 years of freedom. But very few people understand that the U.S. Mint created a special series of coins to mark this historic moment, and even fewer understand which versions truly matter. This Eisenhower dollar is not just a commemorative piece. It is a symbol of national pride. On one side, you see President Dwight D. Eisenhower, Supreme Commander during World War II and a president who led America through one of its most powerful eras. His portrait alone carries enormous historical weight. Turn the coin over and everything changes. The Liberty Bell, cracked but unbroken, standing boldly in front of the moon. This design is not accidental. It connects the birth of the nation with the greatest achievement in modern history, the American landing on the moon. Freedom on Earth. Victory in space. This exact design has made this coin one of the most iconic dollar coins ever created by the United States Mint. And when this design appears in proof condition, the value jumps into an entirely different category. Proof coins are not made like regular coins. They are struck with specially prepared dies, polished blanks, and extreme care. Every detail is sharper. Every surface reflects like a mirror. These coins were never meant to be spent. They were made for collectors who understood quality and preservation. Over the decades, many proof sets were broken apart. Coins were mishandled. Surfaces were scratched. Original packaging was lost. As a result, true proof condition Eisenhower Liberty Bell Moon dollar coins have become increasingly rare. Collectors in the United States know this. That is why search terms like Eisenhower dollar coin value, rare bicentennial dollar coin, Liberty Bell Moon dollar worth, proof set Eisenhower dollar, and rare US $1 coin value continue to rise every single year. What makes this coin especially powerful is demand. Not casual interest, but serious collector demand. High-end collectors compete aggressively for proof coins that combine historical importance, limited availability, and flawless condition. This coin sits perfectly at the intersection of all three. Many people mistakenly believe all 1976 dollar coins are the same. That mistake has cost people enormous amounts of money. The difference between a circulated coin and a true proof set coin can mean the difference between pocket change and a major financial asset. This is why condition is everything. Original proof surfaces. Deep mirror fields. Sharp frosted details. No cleaning. No polishing. No damage. These factors determine whether a coin is ordinary or extraordinary. This coin is not just metal. It is a preserved moment in American history. It represents independence, strength, leadership, and exploration. It is the story of a nation told through a single dollar. Right now, across the United States, collectors are actively searching for this exact Eisenhower Liberty Bell Moon $1 coin from proof sets. Auctions are watched closely. Listings disappear quickly. When one appears in top condition, attention follows immediately. Many people unknowingly own proof sets passed down from family members. Others find them stored away, forgotten for decades. And most never realize the true significance of what they are holding. Before you dismiss an old proof set, before you ignore a shiny Eisenhower dollar, take the time to understand its history, its condition, and its rarity. Because coins like this are not replaced once they are gone, they are finite. They are collectible. And they are powerful, and when the United States of America 1976 Eisenhower Liberty Bell Moon $1 coin from an official proof set appears in exceptional condition, its value has been known to reach between $49,000 and $69,000. Coin 2. Greedy dreams start when you realize that a coin sitting quietly in a drawer, one you've probably overlooked, can suddenly be worth tens of thousands of dollars. Today, we are diving into the world of one of the rarest, most sought-after coins in the United States, the 1974 D Mint Mark Eisenhower $1 from a proof set actual coin. This is a coin that collectors obsess over, investors chase, and history lovers covet. If you think this is just a $1 coin, think again. This is a coin that can instantly turn ordinary greed into extraordinary wealth. The Eisenhower dollar was first introduced in 1971, honoring the 54th President of the United States, Dwight D. Eisenhower. He was a war hero, a visionary, and a symbol of American strength. His image on this coin is more than a portrait, it represents leadership, pride, and legacy. But not all Eisenhower dollars are created equal. Among thousands minted, the 1974 D Mint mark from a proof set stands apart because of its extreme rarity and exceptional quality. Now, let's talk about what makes a proof set coin so special. Unlike regular circulation coins, proof coins are struck using specially prepared dies and polished planchets. Each coin is carefully handled, struck multiple times to bring out razor-sharp details, and finished with a mirror-like surface that seems almost unreal. Imagine holding a coin so perfectly crafted that light reflects off it like glass, with every line and feature crisp, detailed, and flawless. That is what a proof Eisenhower dollar from 1974 D looks like. And when collectors know a coin like this exists, greed takes over because finding one is almost impossible. Across the United States, collectors, coin dealers, and investors are constantly searching online using terms like rare Eisenhower dollar value, 1974 D Eisenhower dollar, proof Eisenhower dollar worth, rare U.S. coins, $1 coin investment, valuable collectible coins, and hidden treasure coins. This is one of the most searched for coins in the numismatic world. People know that if they can find this coin in top condition, they are looking at potentially life-changing money. The design of the Eisenhower dollar itself is iconic. On the obverse, Dwight D. Eisenhower's face is engraved with dignity and strength, showcasing the president who led America through critical times. On the reverse, the design captures the historic moon landing, with the American eagle clutching an olive branch as it descends from the lunar surface. This imagery alone tells a story of triumph, innovation, and national pride. Combine that with the D Mint mark, proof quality, and limited availability, and you have a coin that instantly turns heads in any collection. Collectors know that condition is everything. Even a small scratch, tarnish, or imperfection can dramatically reduce value. That is why high-grade proof coins like this are treated almost like royalty. They are kept in secure cases, away from light, moisture, and fingerprints. Greed drives people to pay huge sums for coins that are authentic and pristine because they know that in the world of rare coins, perfection is everything. Think about this, many people spend years searching for this exact coin, and some never even see one. That scarcity makes it a true treasure of American coin collecting. Serious investors understand that this coin is not just a collectible, it is a piece of American history that has tangible financial value. When it comes to rare coins like the 1974 D Eisenhower dollar proof, supply is limited, demand is high, and competition is fierce. Every serious collector wants it, and every investor sees it as a long-term asset that can appreciate in value over time. The thrill of owning such a coin is unmatched. Imagine the rush of finding one in a collection, or acquiring it from a reputable dealer. This is not just about money, it's about owning something almost no one else has. In the United States, coins like this are the subject of intense discussion in coin forums, collector groups, and auctions. Stories of people finding them tucked away in old boxes or receiving them as gifts only fuel the excitement. Everyone knows that this is a coin worth obsessing over. Professional grading is also crucial. A coin must be authenticated and graded by expert numismatists to ensure it is a genuine proof 1974 D Mint Mark Eisenhower dollar. Grading affects value immensely. Coins in flawless condition can command attention in private sales and auctions. In fact, the rarest, highest-grade examples of this coin can attract offers from serious collectors and investors willing to pay top dollar without hesitation. Now, after all the history, rarity, and obsession, let's talk about the ultimate reward, the value. The greedy collector's dream comes true with the 1974 D Mint Mark Eisenhower $1 from a proof set actual coin. The estimated worth of this rare treasure ranges from $49,000 to $65,000. Imagine a coin that was once considered ordinary, now sitting in your hand as a piece of American history worth tens of thousands of dollars. That is not just greed, it is a golden opportunity that very few people will ever experience. This coin is more than metal. It is history, prestige, and potential wealth, all in one. Owning it places you among a select group of people who understand that true treasures are rare, desirable, and highly valuable. If you ever come across a 1974 D-proof Eisenhower dollar, remember, this is not just a coin. This is a chance to hold a piece of the United States of America's numismatic history and, at the same time, a piece of your future wealth. Coin 3. Hey there, coin collectors, treasure hunters, and anyone who dreams of finding rare U.S. coins. Today, we're exploring one of the most valuable and sought-after coins in American numismatics, the 1977 D. Eisenhower $1 from a proof set. If you've ever wondered which coins are truly worth a fortune, stick around, because this is the kind of coin that makes collectors' jaws drop. The Eisenhower dollar series is iconic in the world of U.S. coin collecting. Minted between 1971 and 1978, these coins honored the 34th President of the United States, Dwight D. Eisenhower, and feature a bold design that celebrates American history. On the front, you have President Eisenhower himself, strong, distinguished, a symbol of leadership. On the back, the coin showcases the famous eagle landing on the moon, inspired by the Apollo 11 mission. It's not just a coin, it's a piece of history in your hand. Now, within the Eisenhower dollar series, not all coins are created equal. Some were minted in massive quantities and can be found fairly easily. But others are extremely rare, especially when it comes to proof coins. That's where the 1977 D-proof Eisenhower dollar comes in. Proof coins were not meant for circulation. They were struck with exceptional detail, polished dies, and mirrored finishes specifically for collectors. Every inch of the coin, the texture, the luster, the sharpness of the design, is practically flawless. And the D Mint mark? That tells you it came from the Denver Mint, which had lower mintage numbers for proof coins in 1977, making this coin even more scarce and desirable. Collectors love rarity. But they love pristine condition even more. And that's exactly what proof coins deliver. If you can imagine holding a coin in your hand that has never been touched, never been circulated, still gleaming as it did the day it was minted, that's the experience you get with a 1977 D. Eisenhower dollar from a proof set. It's not just a coin, it's a treasure frozen in time, but here's the kicker, the value of this coin isn't just sentimental or historical, it's financial, too. Serious collectors and investors are constantly searching for rare coins that hold real monetary worth, and the 1977 D. Eisenhower proof dollar fits that description perfectly. Coins like this are highly liquid in the rare coin market because demand far exceeds supply. Think about it, how many proof coins from 1977 are still in perfect, untouched condition? Very few. That scarcity drives collectors wild. Now, you might be wondering, just how valuable is this coin? And here's the part that makes collectors' hearts race. A 1977 D. Eisenhower proof dollar in top condition can fetch a price ranging from $49,000 to $61,000. That's right, a single dollar coin, preserved in a proof set, can be worth tens of thousands of dollars. The exact price depends on its condition, rarity, and demand, but even at the lower end, this coin is an incredible investment and a showpiece for any collection. Let's put that into perspective. Most people see a dollar and think, well, a dollar. But this coin? It's a rare gem, a collectible, a status symbol, and a potential investment all in one. Imagine having a coin that not only represents American history but could also be worth more than most luxury items, cars, or even some pieces of jewelry. That's the kind of excitement that keeps collectors awake at night, scanning auctions and coin shows for treasures like this. If you're new to coin collecting, the lesson here is clear: always pay attention to mint marks, proof sets, and condition. A coin might look ordinary, but when it's rare and preserved, its value skyrockets. The 1977 D. Eisenhower dollar is a perfect example. It's not just about the date, not just about the president on the obverse, it's about rarity, history, and perfection combined. And here's a little insider tip for collectors: coins from proof sets often carry higher premiums because they're carefully preserved, often in their original packaging. That means if you ever decide to sell, this coin could easily attract offers in the five-figure range. That's why professional collectors hunt for coins like this relentlessly. They know the market, they know the rarity, and they know the potential payoff. So whether you're a seasoned numismatist, a casual collector, or someone just curious about rare U.S. coins, the 1977 D. Eisenhower proof dollar is one you don't want to miss. It's more than a coin, it's a story, an investment, and a piece of American legacy all rolled into one shiny, detailed dollar. To sum it up, if you've ever dreamed of holding a coin that combines beauty, history, rarity, and wealth, this is the one to watch. The 1977 D. Eisenhower dollar from a proof set isn't just a collector's item, it's a treasure with a value that can soar between $49,000 and $61,000. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into one of the rarest U.S. coins of the 1970s. If you loved this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with your fellow coin enthusiasts. Stay tuned for more rare coin discoveries, investment tips, and the fascinating stories behind America's most valuable treasures. Keep collecting, keep hunting, and never underestimate the power of a single coin, because sometimes, that coin can change everything. Coin 4. Hello, coin collectors, treasure hunters, and anyone fascinated by rare American coins. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most valuable and highly coveted coins in the United States, the 1978 D. Eisenhower $1 from a proof set. If you've ever dreamed of owning a coin that could instantly elevate your collection and even be worth a small fortune, this video is for you. Stick around, because what you're about to see might completely change the way you look at coins. The Eisenhower dollar series, minted between 1971 and 1978, is already legendary among collectors. It honors Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States, whose leadership and achievements are immortalized on this coin. On the obverse, you see a detailed portrait of Eisenhower, strong, dignified, commanding respect. On the reverse, there's the iconic eagle landing on the moon, a design inspired by the Apollo 11 mission. Every line, every detail tells a story of American history, achievement, and pride. Now, not all Eisenhower dollars are created equal. Many were produced for circulation and are fairly easy to find. But the 1978 D. Eisenhower dollar from a proof set is in a league of its own. First, the D mint mark indicates it was struck at the Denver Mint, which produced a relatively small number of proof coins that year. That alone makes it a rare find. Second, this coin comes from a proof set, meaning it was never meant to circulate, struck with extra care, and designed to preserve every fine detail perfectly. Proof coins like this are a collector's dream. Unlike circulated coins, which show wear and tear, a proof coin is almost like looking at the day it was minted. The luster is intact, the details are razor sharp, and the surfaces reflect light beautifully. Imagine holding one in your hand, seeing the deep mirror-like finish, feeling the weight, and knowing this coin has been untouched for decades. That's the kind of thrill that keeps collectors awake at night, hunting auctions and checking collections. Collectors around the country are constantly searching for coins like the 1978 D. Eisenhower dollar. Why? Because rarity plus condition equals value, and this coin has both in spades. Few coins from 1978 D proof sets remain in flawless condition, and demand far outstrips supply. That means when one appears on the market, serious collectors and investors move fast. Some even describe the excitement of spotting one as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, but let's take a moment to really appreciate the beauty of this coin. The obverse, with Eisenhower's portrait, is crisp and commanding. Every facial feature, every contour is perfectly preserved. The reverse? Absolutely stunning, the eagle on the moon design is rich in symbolism, celebrating American innovation and pride. When light hits this coin just right, it practically glows. For a collector, it's not just a dollar, it's a miniature piece of history that fits in the palm of your hand. Now, let's talk about why this coin is not just beautiful, but also extremely valuable. The 1978 D. Eisenhower dollar from a proof set is highly sought after by collectors and investors because of its scarcity, historical significance, and condition. Coins in pristine proof condition rarely come to market, and when they do, they command high prices. Some people may wonder, is it really worth the hype? Absolutely. Let's break it down. A coin like this is more than just a collectible, it's a serious investment. Its low mintage, perfect condition, and status as a proof coin make it one of the crown jewels of the Eisenhower dollar series. Collectors who understand its rarity know that owning this coin is like owning a piece of American history and a tangible asset that can hold or even increase in value over time. Think about it, most people look at a dollar coin and see, well, a dollar. But a 1978 D. Eisenhower proof dollar? That's a different story. This is a coin that could make a collection instantly stand out, a coin that turns heads at coin shows, and a coin that even serious investors respect. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or just starting your collection, spotting one of these is like hitting the jackpot in the world of coin collecting. Collectors also love the stories behind these coins. Some have spent decades hunting for them, checking through countless proof sets, and waiting for the chance to add this gem to their collection. Others have stumbled upon them in old collections or even forgotten coin rolls, only to realize later that they were holding a piece of history worth tens of thousands of dollars. That's the allure, the thrill of the hunt and the potential payoff when you finally find one. Here's another insider tip: proof coins from 1978 D are often more valuable when they remain in their original packaging. The packaging guarantees authenticity and helps preserve the coin's condition. That means if you ever decide to sell, your 1978 D. Eisenhower proof dollar could easily attract attention from collectors willing to pay a premium price. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the value. This coin is not just a collectible, it's one of the most valuable Eisenhower dollars from the proof sets. In today's market, a 1978 D. Eisenhower dollar in perfect proof condition can range from $49,000 to $57,000. Yes, that's right, a single coin, carefully preserved for decades, has the potential to be worth tens of thousands of dollars. That's the kind of rarity and value that makes serious collectors' hearts race. So if you're serious about coin collecting, or if you're looking for a rare investment, the 1978 D. Eisenhower dollar from a proof set is a coin you don't want to miss. It's not just a coin, it's a treasure, an investment, and a piece of American history all in one. Owning one is a mark of prestige in the world of numismatics, a true prize for any collector. Remember, coins like this are rare, highly sought after, and capable of holding or increasing their value over time. The combination of historical significance, flawless condition, and scarcity makes the 1978 D. Eisenhower proof dollar a crown jewel for any collection. It's more than money, it's history, rarity, beauty, and wealth rolled into one small, gleaming coin. So keep hunting, keep collecting, and never underestimate the power of a single coin. The 1978 D. Eisenhower $1 from a proof set is a treasure you will want to hold on to. Its worth today ranges between $49,000 and $57,000. Thanks for watching. If you loved this deep dive into one of America's most valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow collectors. Stay tuned for more rare coin discoveries, investment insights, and stories behind the USA's most coveted coins. Keep collecting, stay alert for rare finds, and remember, sometimes, one coin can change everything. Coin 5. Hello, coin collectors, treasure hunters, history enthusiasts, and anyone who dreams of owning a piece of American history. Today, we are diving into one of the most valuable and highly sought-after coins in the United States, the 1974 Eisenhower $1 from a proof set. If you've ever imagined holding a coin that could instantly elevate your collection, become the crown jewel of your display, and even hold incredible investment potential, then pay close attention, because what you're about to learn might completely change the way you look at coins. The Eisenhower dollar series, minted from 1971 to 1978, was created to honor the 34th President of the United States, Dwight D. Eisenhower. These coins are not just currency, they are miniature pieces of history. On the obverse, you see Eisenhower's detailed portrait, capturing his strength, dignity, and leadership. On the reverse, there's the iconic eagle landing on the moon, a bold design celebrating America's Apollo 11 mission. Every curve, every line, and every detail tells a story of achievement, patriotism, and legacy, but here's the key: not all Eisenhower dollars are created equal. Many were made for circulation, and while they are collectible, their value is modest compared to proof coins. The 1974 Eisenhower dollar from a proof set is a different story entirely. Proof coins were struck with extra care, using polished dies and a special minting process to create a mirror-like finish and razor-sharp detail. When you hold one, it feels like you're holding a coin that has been frozen in time, untouched for decades. This is a coin that tells a story not just through its design, but through its pristine, preserved condition. The 1974 Eisenhower proof dollar is particularly prized because proof coins from this year were produced in limited quantities, and only a small fraction survive in perfect condition today. That rarity makes them highly desirable for collectors and investors alike. Whether displayed in a collection or safely stored, this coin stands out as a crown jewel, a tangible piece of American history, and a smart investment all in one. Collectors understand that the value of a coin is determined by three critical factors: condition, rarity, and demand. The 1974 Eisenhower proof dollar checks all three boxes. Unlike circulated coins, which may show scratches, wear, and fading, a proof coin from 1974 retains its full brilliance. The details are sharp, the mirrors reflect light beautifully, and the coin practically glows under display lighting. Imagine walking into a coin show and holding this coin in your hand. For a serious collector, that feeling is like striking gold. Now, let's talk about what makes this coin so irresistible. The obverse design, featuring Eisenhower, is striking and powerful, capturing the essence of one of America's most respected leaders. The reverse design, with the eagle landing on the moon, is both historically significant and visually breathtaking. It represents America's first steps on the lunar surface and serves as a reminder of the extraordinary achievements of the 20th century. When collectors hold this coin, they're not just holding money, they're holding a piece of history that inspires awe. But what about the investment potential? Proof coins from the 1970s have steadily increased in value over the decades, and the 1974 Eisenhower proof dollar is no exception. Coins in top condition from this year are extremely rare, which means demand far outstrips supply. Serious collectors and investors are constantly on the lookout, and when one of these coins hits the market, bidding wars are common. Some collectors even travel across the country to attend auctions just for the chance to add this coin to their collection. The thrill of the hunt and the potential payoff is part of what makes coin collecting so exciting. Imagine finding a coin that is decades old, flawlessly preserved, and recognized as one of the most valuable Eisenhower dollars ever minted. That's exactly what the 1974 proof dollar offers. Its rarity, historical importance, and perfect condition make it a true treasure, coveted by collectors and investors alike. Some lucky individuals even find these coins in their original proof sets, still sealed and perfectly preserved. That level of authenticity and preservation dramatically increases the coin's value. For serious collectors, this coin isn't just about owning a piece of history, it's about prestige. It's the kind of coin that makes a collection stand out at coin shows, in auctions, and even among friends. It's the coin that draws attention, sparks conversation, and signals that you are someone who truly understands the world of rare coins. The story behind the 1974 Eisenhower proof dollar also adds to its allure. Many collectors spend years hunting for one, checking through countless proof sets, examining condition, and verifying authenticity. Some stumble upon them unexpectedly, perhaps in an old collection or even a forgotten attic. The moment they realize what they have is a mix of disbelief, excitement, and exhilaration, a feeling that only a coin of this rarity and value can inspire, and now, the moment every collector is waiting for, the value. A 1974 Eisenhower dollar from a proof set in perfect condition is not just a collectible, it is an extremely valuable asset. In today's market, the coin's price ranges between $49,000 to $59,000. That's right, a single coin, preserved perfectly for decades, can be worth tens of thousands of dollars. Its rarity, flawless preservation, and historical significance make it one of the most coveted coins in the Eisenhower series. So whether you're a seasoned numismatist, a casual collector, or an investor looking for a rare opportunity, the 1974 Eisenhower dollar from a proof set is a must-have. It is more than a coin, it is history, beauty, rarity, prestige, and wealth all rolled into one shining, perfect dollar. Coins like this are rare. They are highly sought after. They hold their value and can even appreciate over time. Owning a 1974 Eisenhower proof dollar is a statement: you understand the market, you appreciate history, and you recognize the power of rarity. This coin is a treasure, a conversation piece, and an investment all in one. Its worth today ranges between $49,000 and $59,000. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into one of America's most valuable coins. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with your fellow collectors. Stay tuned for more rare coin discoveries, investment insights, and stories behind the United States' most coveted coins. Keep collecting, keep hunting, and remember, sometimes, a single coin can change everything.